It's been a week since I arrived on the land, and like always, the first time I get back to the land I get so creative and my mind fills up, and I was sort of aiming to rest, but yeah, people who know me by now will know that I don't do that very easily when I get excited, and something that this space really does do gets me excited, so gets my creativity flowing. And so we did quite a lot this week, and yeah, I'm just going to do a walk around and show you what we've done. So one of the first things that I had to do, of course, was come and look at the waterfall that got uncovered by when the government workers came on the land to clear the river. It's not running as strongly before as it was. You can just see it behind the trees over there, and it's something that is very beautiful. But what we did, the water level was quite low, and we cleared this whole area, removing the dead trees and pruning the dead branches, but then to clear this whole space to make the access easier. But what we did was we built this dam, and I had help from two beautiful souls, Kapal and Marco, and people who are visiting the land. Kapal was only here for 2 days with his partner, and look what we did. We built this dam just to see what happens. We felled a couple of large mimosa trees, and with those trees we just blocked up the dam, and we've increased the water height but by almost a meter, and that's made this huge reservoir pool which will be good for swimming, and also it holds a load of water, so in case there's a fire we've got a big reserve of water available. It hasn't slowed the river at all. We've still got the same flow, and it's really nice. But what's interesting is just how water works. You see the ground? We've now created a secondary river. So the water's coming through the ground here. Coming along, you see you've got the beautiful river on one side, and then you've got the river. It was damp, but now this is really flowing as well. So we're just slowing the water down. It just goes along here and disappears underground again here. If we go closely enough, you can hear it gurgling. Yeah, it's really special. We also made this bank. Of course, the fire ban is back in place, so we can't burn our wood. So what we've done with all the extra branches and things was we piled them up on top of each other, started to pull some earth on top to make it nice and safe to walk into the space instead of clambering over dead trees and so forth. We have this oak tree here. I'm waiting for delivery of an Alaskan mill so we can start planking this oak tree, which would be really great. We should get some really nice planks out of that. And then, wow, coming into the space. We cleared this, of course, in February, if you've watched our other video about the forestry management that we made in February. And then you can see here, this is Marco's camp, all the wood that we've made. But just the space is looking absolutely beautiful. We had the volunteers, the people who are willing to come to the land and give love to the land. They've been really looking after the space. And if you're interested to join us, then just reach out and contact me. And if you want to come live in nature, then you're more than welcome. The only requirement is you give love to the land. This is the area we cleared completely. So last year we couldn't walk here at all. And now, after the forestry management we did in February, we raked it, we removed all the bramble roots so it doesn't come back. You see, we cleared this space up here as well, but you see how quickly nature takes over again. You know, within a couple of months this is going to be full again and we're going to have all of this work. Yet here, where we've sort of now got a blank canvas, we have come back into nature and we've made this really nice space. The grass will take over eventually, but the whole point is we create space where we don't have to we have minimal management once again. The trees that we cleared in February, they have all got so much more leaves on it than they did last year. Since we've opened up the space, we've removed all the dead woods, we removed all the branches that were sort of not doing it so much good, and these trees are already going thank you. They've really started to look a lot more alive. We've made this vegetable garden up on one of the terraces. Johan, another beautiful volunteer who came here from a project in Colombia, has been seeding. Last night Marco and I planted a load of potatoes in here because we found a bag of potatoes in the cupboard and they had rooted, so we chopped them up and we dug a bed yesterday and put them in the ground. So we'll see, hopefully in a couple of months we will be having a good batch of potatoes coming up. We're trying some aquaculture. We had a load of salads that weren't doing so well. They were being eaten by... And so we've got this really nice little aquaculture going on. And we come down into the garden. And again, the garden's doing really good. The trees that we planted, we didn't know what they were, but Marco, he has known this is a nice hazelnut tree that's growing with a bed of salads underneath. We pruned it, of course, we've pulled it up together. The plum tree that we pruned last year is now starting to get lots of nice plums on it. Marco reduced the height because it was getting too tall, but look, these are all going to fruit very soon. These are the beds. So we're still, you know, nature takes over. But it's absolutely beautiful. And it's just wonderful to be back in the nature. So now we're coming down into the lower terraces below the second waterfall. Wow, we have two waterfalls now. And you can see the dam hasn't really made much change to the flow, which is really good. But again, this is a whole area we came in, forested, and look, the meadow that we planted, again, it's just controlling all the weeds, controlling everything, and all the brambles, and wow, it just creates this beautiful space for us to utilize. Nice place to relax in the afternoon sun this summer. The dam that I built last year, little rock dam, that's now fully silted up and working as it should. But the whole space that we cleared, it's just the difference you can see where, you know, we come in, and where we have, perfect example, where we have seeded with the grass and we've removed all the root systems. This is an area that we didn't, and you can see, look, all the brambles are coming back in force. Now these are good, but of course as they grow they become fire hazards, and as it dries out they become fire hazards, so it's something we really have to address. And in here, wow, you can just see how quickly and fertile the land is. This is the camp that Johan has made, so anyone wanting to join, this camp is up and running. I think Marco's going to move in here, but in a couple of weeks he's going to be leaving. And yeah, bought his little dartboard. So if you want to come and enjoy this space and help with this beautiful project, then you are more than welcome. I'd really like you to like this video, share it, and yeah, subscribe to the channel. That would really help us out. And I hope you enjoy what we've done, and I hope you can come and visit us soon. That would be really nice. Help us out with the projects, the land management, and everything that needs to be done to rewild our future.